pick up where I left off last time. I am trying to figure out how to generate a map randomly, like in real time. I switched my game over in like, I don't know, let's say 20 lines of code to be an infinite map. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how am I going to generate this infinite map. So, right, I'm going to kind of like be parsing through the code, trying to figure out where I'm loading my tiles in, and I'm going to take this basic tile set that I got, and I'm going to import it and start with that, start with like a pre-made one. Once I get it working and I have an idea on how to approach this, then I will look at what I need to do to make the original tiles work again. But my main idea is just to generate interesting levels with hallways and doors and all that, but do it like infinitely based on a seed that's repeatable. So oh my gosh, I've been really down some rabbit holes learning about generating random numbers with stuff like I'm trying to remember the name of this. It's like Lerman, Lerman random. And anyway, this is just essentially doing some like XORs off a current state number, and you're constantly working off of a state number and resetting it. So you start off with a number, and if things always go in exactly the same order, then always the same random numbers will be generated, and then the original number, the first state is essentially the seed, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna start barking around. I don't know if anybody's gonna show up, but if you do, I love you. It's good to see you. Hope you've been good out there. Random homies used to come and hang out. I don't know if I'll do any more music streams, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm definitely not promising that I will. Just got so much going on. I probably shouldn't even be doing this. I've been working on this all week, and I just kind of I want to get to a certain place before I put it down again. It does feel like since I got the controls working, like it's actually viable again. Oh, man, so what I was literally just looking at before I popped the stream on was the wave function collapse, or wave collapse function, whatever they call that. And also, so part of this is just has to do with like probability of if something can or can't fit based on like a prefab. And so after kind of absorbing it all, I do feel like I understand enough to implement this in what I have here. I do think I have enough to implement it. In fact, I'm even like using some form of technique that's I probably actually designed this based on something that used that formula, because I already have some of the base pieces done. It's really hard to remember. It's been so many years since I did the original core pieces of this. Many years. But like a phoenix will bring it back from the ashes. All right, listen, I'm just going to goof around here. I'm going to play some. I was listening to a podcast. I'm going to just have low key have something playing in the background here. get triggered. I'm probably going to get copyright struck. That's fine.
That loop right coming up to the same value as if we multiplied it by 2. And you
No, that's actually going to be really distracting, isn't it? Oh yeah, I got an idea. Let's put on some music quick. I think I have to drag the player to the proper location. Once I create the map. Yeah. So I broke something with the reloading or saving of maps, so the first static map, I have it turned off right now, but that generates from a script, so it's not like lost or anything. This is what it's generating right now. So I just basically, I just freaking got this implemented. I had like kind of the root of it. I was playing around with the Perlin noise script, which I did not fully understand it. So check this out. See, the middle is 0, 0, and you can really tell how this thing works in a way when you look at that. Man, it's like tanking my computer here. You see this like middle here? Yeah, something about this noise looks kind of evil, actually. And drag the player over here. Oh no. It'd probably take less time to fix the code to make the player appear on a good tile. Alright, so this is artifacts of the original code. When you go off of, this is why there's all those collision tiles too, if you notice that, if you're a Unity person. You walk off of any of the platforms, and it's jank right now because this is actually literally an artifact. But originally, let me fix this. Originally, my idea was to make it so that you'd have to jump from like platform to platform, and really what you were doing is trying to collect like scrap and money and electricity, air and stuff like that. And so there were supposed to be platforms, and anything that was metal essentially you could like lock your feet onto so you could actually move around normal. And then when you're in the air, you have to use your, when you're in the space or like off of a metal tile, you're in 0G, and you have to use like actually your air to boost yourself around. And now your air runs out so fast with this new version. So what's actually happening with that is I originally only processed to have air like consumed after a certain distance moved, and everything in the game happened after you traveled a certain distance. It was part of like the classic roguelike mechanic. And I turned it, like, I switched it to an update function, right? So it just, like, everything just kind of keeps running. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna log into the site quick. No, no. Oh, clicked the wrong button. Son of a. How do you log out? Just have to remember how I implemented tiles in this game. Oh no. What the hell was I thinking? How does this even work? I swear to God. No, this has to be old. It has to be old. I mean, my user count on my computer isn't even FireCycle anymore. File manager, we have to go there. What? There's no code. What am I doing? Oh, this is old delete. I gotta actually go delete that at some point. And see, there's quite a few files that are commented out. Oh, right. I had gotten a little bit crazy with my tile graphics stuff. Here we go. Game state loads level graphics. Game state's where everything gets initialized anyway. Let's see. Oh, this is an artifact for sure. There's no quests or dialogue. This is like old school. Very old school. But what's in here? Ooh, the old text import. Oh, real basic. I have some really advanced text analysis tools that I've built and rebuilt, but most recently, like a couple of years ago, I built a pretty good one that I used to break down huge dumps of text and then do analysis on it. And I guess like the idea that we're going for with wave function collapse, it could actually probably be applied just to like English language. It's probably like part of how like chatbots and stuff used to work. If you have a big enough set of data, you can create like a set of rules to generate text in response to other text. Maybe not. Maybe it would only be as good as to write something that was like other writing, but rather not applicable in responding. I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm talking about is what I mean to say. Here we go. Get our asset is a function. This reminds me of when I used to do XNA game programming like 12 years ago on that failed .NET gaming platform. Art assets. I'm trying to like spur vague memories of things that I did. Okay, ground tile. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, ground tile is extended, so grassy room theme would probably be... Nope. What is inheriting from this? Okay, I guess... Oh, okay, it's just... This is just the generic one. This was probably the original one that I was playing with before the themes came out. So, okay, here's what I was trying to... Oh, man. Oh, no. This is actually half of what broke the game in the first place. I hope I don't have to make a decision to replace this. Just because it took me so long to it took me so long to come up with it. This is my replacement for what we were just looking at, actually. So in here, I was defining the location or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what these first two numbers mean, but I'm pretty sure the 64 by 64 is to define the size of the final image. But this would be... This might actually be like utilizing something built into... something that's built into Unity. Actually, that's reminding me. There's some kind of like resources editor tool. Hold on, let me stop playing this. We just listened to that. There's this like resource editing tool, if I remember correctly, that lets you define the bitmaps, and then it like you do it through an editor, and it has an auto detect feature. And that was how I did the Pokemons and the robots that like are the skins of the monsters in the game. So this must be like the string name of how to like recall that from the resources. This is something pretty old. Now I'm gonna end up going through and screwing out all the...
In the heart of the forest, under a sky.
Why is there no volume now?
Whispers of the wind are my lullaby.
That's a big fail on that one.
In the heart of the forest, under emerald sky. Whispers of the wind are my lullaby. Embedded
Hopefully I remember about that later.
released and free. A captive to the rhythm in nature's symphony. Gazing at the ocean in its vast monochrome.
Yo, what's up, Steve? I don't know how long ago you sent that message, but oh yeah. What is up, my friend? Hope you're good out there. This is what I was playing around with on Saturday. So, okay, yes. So, okay, yes, here it is right here. Okay, now I remember. I am gonna end up tearing this out. So I have these get mask functions, and what this would do is it determine exactly which tile to show. If it was a wall, you know, like if it's going to be the corner or the side, left, right, up, down, it figures out where it is based on the adjacent tiles, and then it changes itself to fit. So if you like snap a floor next to like a wall, then it would turn into the wall with the floor snapped on next to it. And my idea for my thought on this was, I mean, even back when, before I made this infinite level and all that, I was thinking about destructible terrain, like being able to disassemble parts and all that stuff. And also, I was trying to figure out a way to streamline the map building process, because the code that I had before that would do all of this kind of calculating in really complicated ways in the generator script, and I wanted to make it just like wall, floor, trap, etc. door. I didn't want to have to worry about if it's the left wall, right wall, blah blah blah. Now I'm gonna have okay, this is actually really cool. I'm guessing made by game designers for game designers, right? So, look at this guy right here. Put a little smiley face in there for us. Alright, so what we're looking at here is, this is a mask chart of those that tile sheet. This is, let me pause this music. Not like I'm even really talking to anybody. So I need to make a function that I needed to make a better byte map, or whatever you call this. I need a bit mask. I need to make a better bit mask reference. So what mine's going to be is just like this, but instead of gray or white, like on or off, it's going to be 3 things, right? So we're going to have, oh, wait a second. Maybe this is actually supposed to be like collision, where you're supposed to be able to walk or not. Maybe that's part of the intention, but whatever. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to have want to have the generator know it can connect to other things. And this map here has water. This is like edge face, and then like solid floor. And what the function is going to do is it's going to say you can only touch the tiles together if they line up in a way. So it's only going to put one of these four onto this one, and it's going to see, like, so this will be like 0, 1, 2, and 0 we go to 0, 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2. Yeah, that's the way I want to make it. So I'm going to make it multiple colors. I wish I could come up with a better way to do this. Is it always going to be 3 pieces, and then I guess I can actually get color and arrange? Can I, when I make a script to consume this and create objects, can I check the RGB value of a pixel? Am I going to be able to pull that off? And if so, I can store, 255 cubed, like, amount of different combinations. So I'm going to have plenty. I'm only actually going to need, for like the full game, probably less than 80. Like probably less than 20, really. So I'm just going to work with black, white, and red. So all zeros, all 255s, and 25500. And red is going to be my edge. Black is going to be the water. White is going to be walkable surface. Okay. So we're going to create a new... but I don't even need to work on those images right now. I can actually just write some code for this. I need to figure out where I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do this. So right now all I'm doing is I'm setting the gameplay tile to be floor. And then I'm calling code to do the magic. So I need to figure out a couple things on how to slip this in. Yeah, I just like feel like this tile graphics thing might end up being something I have to just totally pitch. Which is, I mean, I guess this is fine because I had thought that I should do that. Keep abandoning chat, even though, because like nobody's there. What's up, anybody who comes by later? Check this out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be back next Monday too, doing this again next Monday. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, I was thinking about this before. I'm probably gonna have to abandon this. Let's see. Where... What I find kind of interesting is I have this, what does this number do? Index. Why is the index? Oh. This is probably Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So this is defined art inside of my project. That's right. So I can actually find this. Was it in concept art? It's the art. It's going to be in resources, probably. Resources, art, level tiles, floor tiles, 2A. Right. There's a sprite editor. Ah, here we go. This is how it's done. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. Maybe I can just use this. Man, I love the color on these tiles, actually. See, I have it all figured out. Here in this. It has everything I need. And then everything in the middle here, like essentially this whole section, this is just for like duplicate look and feel. And this one versus this one, they're like, yeah, it's, you can see they're just reversed. I took an entire day to make this. I'm not a very good graphic designer. It's not really my love, but yeah, so this is how these are defined actually. So what's up, Pigeon F? Guy from Italy in bed at 3:30 randomly stunning behind your stream. I should try to go back to sleep though. No doubt, man. Hey, I appreciate you dropping a message. And 3:30 is always a good time to find something new. Must be interested in game development, man. More power to you. You have a great night. Catch you later. Very so yeah, what's 40? 40 is 40. Oh, that one's 40. That's a bad tile graphic. Default bad tile graphic. Oh, it's walls top 40, actually. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Because if you open the old game, which nobody can, it's only me, right? There's this really crazy looking tile that pops in the middle when it can't find a viable solution for it. This is the one. Okay, so actually I already have a decent enough one already set up in here to use. I just need to start a new class object to actually consume this and then to actually do the wave collapse. And then I'm going to need, and this will probably be a feat, I'm going to need to actually resurrect the other code to generate like a level. So I have, yeah. This is going to be genius. This probably won't be done for a couple weeks, but I'm going to generate a level with my old level generator. And then, and then I'm going to use the wave collapse function to generate a map infinitely based off of that. And I think it's going to work actually. Yeah, it's going to be working off of a random generator, but I'm not going to be able to have repeatable maps just yet. Like, I'm going to have to figure out the X and Y part of that, actually, to make it based off of X and Y. I have to go back to that. That's actually some pretty advanced math stuff that I'm going to have to figure out for that. I'm going to take a 5-minute break, to use the restroom and all that, and I'm going to get started coding on this. Oh, I got a couple people hanging out here. I didn't even notice. What's up, people hanging out? Appreciate you stopping by. Just gonna keep goofing around with this, trying to figure out how to be a programmer of video games. I'll figure it out one day. All right, listen, I'm gonna put some music on. I'll be right back. About 3 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. Still too loud. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, I'm back. Glad I thought about that for a minute because I should probably... Let's discard that. Big mistake. I did not version anything that I've been doing. How did this somehow get loud? I have it down to 5%. Down to 2%. Next song, please. Yeah, so I have not versioned this at all. I used to have it versioned, and then years passed, I pulled it down, and then I had to hack it up, so I think it actually is in a repository, but I did not commit anything that I've done up to this point, and which unfortunately means that all of the fixing that I did to get it working again has been broken again. I put it back. I rebroke the damn project after I fixed it. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm going to make it load the levels like it used to again real quick. It shouldn't take too much work. That way I can verify that I have something that can be loaded to work with for what that big feat that I said, where I'm going to use my level generating algorithm, the old one, to make some prefab then for the wave collapse to use to generate levels down the road. So let's get that fixed. What's actually going on with this, like the big thing that happened, is on stream a couple weeks ago, I commented out a couple of functions. I don't remember where they are, so I gotta find that. I gotta figure that out. I'm probably gonna find it near. Yeah, put some bookmarks in here for a couple of things to like go back and look at. What are we looking at here? Trying to think in my head exactly. It's like a game tiles. Oh, it's tile manager dot. Okay, it's tile manager. Holy crap, I have a whole instance of tile manager commented out up here. Look at this. Very old stuff in here. A lot of, oh my god. Oh, that's right. I actually making this project taught me so many things about coding, so many new tricks that I came up with to achieve things that I was trying to do for performance reasons. I actually created this must be in my old folder. Clean this up. Yeah, that must be actually like the old version. So anyway, I had code that writes code, essentially. This project is where I learned to do that. It just became necessary for the way that I was doing things. And mind you, everything that I'm doing comes from a very naive standpoint. I've never built a game before. I was way too ambitious when I started. I didn't take enough time to teach myself to use the default things. I was too quick to try to engineer things on my own, so I have a lot of bloat in here that I'm tearing out now. Like, that's sort of what we're looking at with those tiles, is maybe it'll be useful that it's structured the way it is right now, because I found that all the way through this is structured so it's like over engineered to the point where like I always can find a place in here to do something in the right place, but I have commented out a lot of stuff to fix it. The tile manager is called gameplay tile manager now. That's why I can't find it, because I'm looking for a T. Gameplay tile manager. Gameplay tiles. This used to be public, so if I look for this and just find something, I'll narrow it down here. So tile manager dot, okay, that's what I thought. So I had to find a place where there's a pattern of 3 of these in a row. It's what I remember, is that there's 3 of these in a row that I commented them out. This might be it. Oh, here it is. This is it right here. So this actually needs to be fixed. Yeah, actually, looks like I'm gonna have to think about this a tiny bit. May have to reprogram this a little bit. No, never mind. This right here is the fixed version. This is not the place. Where's load at? We looked at save, but what about load? It's trunk.
Under the dusk quilted sky, wishes entwining, dreams flying high, stardust kisses dipped in grace, glimmers of hope softly face, city of serene dreams shimmering wide, living the fairy tale's night sky, pastel cloud rainbow road, love's whisper echoing in our abode.
What's up, the Kicking Turtle? Appreciate that comment. It's never a wrong time to have those kind of thoughts. Except for the inappropriate times. It's like pretty much all the time. Okay, so this can't be what's broken. Oh, actually, yeah. Leftmost.
The taste of innocence under the old oak tree. Our hearts like strings in the wind,
Go cow.
wild and free.
What the hell? What the hell? Am I doing? Find and define a valid room. Oh, okay. How did I end up in here? A little bit off the plot there. Load level from data. And then undefined tile data. So actually, what I need to do is I need to find the save part that gets the coordinates. That's probably what's going on here, is it's saving the coordinates incorrectly somehow. Export to data. My position is a vector to int. Okay, so This is a problem. We need to... Oh. Actually, no.
Beneath the stars we slowly see, ride the waves that gently creep.
It does move.
Bound by time
It does
and
move when you
dreams
set the
we reach.
position.
Catch a whisper on twilight's breeze. Let the sun set our minds at ease. Watch the day as it softly flees.
I was gonna have to find this anyway.
Embraced by twilight's mystic tease. In the quiet, let clocks unwind. Chase shadows from the corners of the mind. Small comforts in serenity we find. To the humdrum life, we're no longer confined.
Uh-huh. Here we go. Interesting.
In the seabed of twilight.
Okay, yeah, see there's 0 tile data in here. But this is along the lines of what it should look like. And I know this is like massive. Like each of these is like half a megabyte. You know, end of the day it's gonna be all numbers or byte data. But I needed to have something that I could like read and look at, and then I made it load from that so that I wouldn't have any problems. Easy peasy, good to go. So I wonder what these end true falses are. This probably has to do with collision and air. Does it have air or does it have collision? True probably means you can't walk through it. Yeah, appears to be the thing. And then location, of course. So why isn't that... Why didn't that save for the save? Save zone. Save. Save level to disk.
Stardust kisses dipped in grace, glimmers of hope softly efface. City of serene dreams, shimmering white, living the fairy tale's night's tide. Pastel cloud, rainbow road, love's whisper echoing in our abode.
Here it is. Hey, we found it. This got commented out right here. Oh. We don't have... Oh. Interesting. Okay, so wow, this save file sucks. What the hell was I thinking? So actually, I don't store any. Of course, you don't want to store any of the void tiles, but or you know, like the blank space. But what's going on here is I'm going through all the rooms, so I'm only saving tiles as they're defined by the room objects, and I do kind of remember this about the level generator, that where I had actually ended at was I was creating rooms. They had a hallway object attached to them. Hallways could be a variable length of 0 to 10 or something like that. Then I would rotate the room. It has a direction of rotation, and of course a matrix of floor data. And I would like, well, no, actually, I take it back. I did that work and I took that out real quick. I just made sure I generated like a little bit of every direction of everything, and then the script would just be I'd pick a door and I'd just go through every single room that I generated and try to find one that fits based on. So I have like a matrix comparison algorithm, which is real simple. You know exactly how you'd expect it to be. It looks at all the values and compares them and sees if you can fit it in there reasonably based on collision. And so if the walls and floors line up, you know, it would stick it in there. It'd even overwrite some stuff in some particular cases. So yes, I'd be like replicating that actually. If I had 3 rooms over top of each other, they yeah, I don't like the way I approach this, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll get this working. I mean, it's real quick, and then delete, turn a couple things back on. We're good to go, right? Then I'll create a new button in my UI interface that generates the new level, and we'll start dealing it with it. And I'll actually set the starting point next to the freaking thing so I can do it faster. Then once I have that going, I mean, I'll probably be turning the stream off pretty soon after that, but where I'm gonna go with this, so what am I doing? I'm just trying to I'm thinking like 50 things at the same time. Right, so once I have the new level working, I'll write a new save. I have to write this anyway. I'm going to write a new save script that saves the little chunk pieces into, you know, I'll actually, whatever I have here, a chunk is going to be pretty significant in size, and it's going to store every single tile, and anything that's not tied to tiles. I have a couple of fears with the way that I'm approaching this, actually. Like, particularly when I create, when I drop an item or something, it's not exactly tied into the tile, but I could create the zone things with collision objects that detect, when something is in the area, and then I push it into a list somehow. I mean, I've been getting myself into the realm of having memory links and stuff for a while. Try to be pretty conscious about the way I'm programming it to make sure I'm not going crazy. So, yeah, this floor data thing, this is why this got commented out. Floor data is... And I can probably just turn this public again. I think, let's go here. I think floor data still exists. I just turned it private. Oh, I commented it out straight up. Oh, well, wait a second. I mean, this has been broken this whole time? Is that what you're telling me? Hmm. I'm a little stumped at how this got broken. I think I might have renamed this. Like, I might have done a rename on this and to see what was referencing it. Or yeah. I'm not quite sure how that got coming at that. But I do feel pretty confident that this is what's gonna fix it. So instead of it like this, it needs to use oh, maybe? Maybe I was actually just... Maybe I didn't need to save this floor data anymore with the room dimensions. I'm actually like really confused at how this is the thing. This is actually like, this is what broke my project. This is what I was working on before I put it down like a couple years back. Alright, well, let's at least do this. So I have this like dummy place zone place chunk thing, whatever. Code more visible. Generate roguelike level. So I'm gonna make this one called that, and there's another one named that. That one I'm gonna rename generate chunks. Then go back to this one, and references. Okay, so this will make it so that the first level comes in again, and then I'm going to delete the broken file. And I'm going to look at my old one. Oh, I'm going to look at my old one from like a few days back. See what that looks like, because I think that's broken too. Yeah. And what about this one? No, that's not gonna happen. What does this look like? Does this have... Yeah, this has tile data, so maybe I did break this. Oh my god, I had a random level generate with the number 666. That's crazy. Okay, so this will make it okay, and then I'll be able to demonstrate saving the file this way so I can fix that. And I did break this with whatever I did, and I probably did rename it from floor tile to base data or something like that. Oh. Gosh, I'm such a programmer. I click play in Visual Studio to try to run the game. Mm-hmm. What's going on here? Did I break it again? That's weird. Okay, not entirely sure what went on with that. What did I do? What did I change? Oh, duh. My God. It's not just one line of code. I had multiple lines of code. This whole block right here, I believe. There we go. I'm a smart guy. You know, while I'm at this, I want to change the name. Oh, is this defined in the scene? What object? Level manager with the ship? Not taking this song at all. Hey, we're halfway there. Halfway there. Didn't generate any walls. I love it. That's the way the game should be anyway. Jeez. That's not promising. So the way, so what's going on with this? Okay, this is it. This is the other bug. This is the thing I was trying to figure out. So I have a couple of tricks that I do with making the level. So one of the things I do is I draw out all the floors, and then afterwards I run around and look at where all the floors are, and then I determine if walls should be next to it or not. This way I make sure that I don't have any like open chasms, and this exact thing does not happen to you. You know? Like that should kill me. It's sucking my life up so fast. And so this is going to be a cool mechanic when I fix this, but for right now you're supposed to be able to, like, you know, nudge yourself around with energy of some type. Anyway, so I need to fix I think it's called place tiles in the level generator. Yeah, once I get this back, I'm gonna actually freaking commit this code so that it's like in a save state essentially. And if I don't have it in a repo, I'm gonna make a repository for this and start my version, because I need to be able to go back and see how things used to be. It's called place tiles. Yeah, here we go. Something in here is commented out, or not, or just straight wholesale not working. Look at this. I wasn't even like really just about to look here, but look at this little fucking bug. I'm gonna have to look at every single one of these. You gotta love AI. It's just great. I think I have like Copilot or something installed, and so every now and then it gives me the impression that it's gonna. Oh, so what's this right here? This tile and next tile. Oh, okay, this is what lets me go around and quickly look at adjacent tiles. This is terrible. This is terrible. So this is actually part of what I'm going to be changing in the game. So every tile is going to know about the adjacent tile. Tile manager is going to deal with it. If there is a null, that means that the space is unloaded, and it's going to ignore that stuff. That sort of thing. So that would definitely break the script. It was kind of like winning the lottery, seeing that. It's like finding the needle in a haystack, like when you walk up to it to talk about what's wrong with the haystack and what's wrong with the problem. You like literally walk up there and see the needle sitting there. That's what that kind of that's what that kind of feels like. That's nice. One of my favorite things about programming is whenever you like figure something out, it's like constantly getting that like dopamine hit of I just solved the puzzle. Okay, did it just reload? Did it just reload? So I had that code in there. Yeah, it's 5-minute-old map. Does it have tile data? It has tile data. I didn't change anything. Where's that tile data coming from? Right, we left that commented out, right? I'm not entirely sure. I don't entirely understand what I'm doing anymore. Probably give up. I should probably give up. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the map, recreate, and see if the walls come in this time. Yeah, I need to fix this percentage. It was never actually a real number in the first place. Hmm. The wall still didn't load. Is there replace walls? Oh, look at this. Oh, we're getting... Oh, here we go. This is it. 100%. This is it. This a... What is this? Alright, this just goes through... Oh, this is wrong too. All this code is wrong. Okay. So we need to actually look for... We highlight them all? Print document. Just gonna highlight. Okay. So we just need to keep our eye out for that. This is what we need to fix. Alright, great. When I fix this, so when it's done, I'm gonna pop the stream off. So what's going on here is I changed the game to work with like infinity tiles, and to do that I had to make sure the X could go negative and Y could go negative. And the way the game actually truly worked under the hood before that is I just defined 0 to 100 as all the tiles, and that was like it. You know, when you ran out of space you have to have another level. And so I'm always only working with 100 by 100. And then, you know, that's actually pretty big. So I was actually dealing with zones that were smaller areas, and then rooms were like the little chunks. And anyway, so not every single thing got fixed. But I think this might be the last thing. We just need to figure out the appropriate left by the level generator. So this should be actually world top left dot something like this. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, it's tile manager actually. So the tile manager is dealing with the this is gonna bite me in the ass. This is all gonna have to get torn apart. I might actually just end up, I mean, level generator, the entire, this is like everything. This is everything that I worked on in this project. This is the heart of it, what makes the level. That's my favorite part. It's what everything else spawned out of me working in here, for sure. Like, just about everything is just some extension of me trying to accomplish the building level and playing a game, you know? So, anyway, I have a feeling actually down the road this is going to get changed to the point where it won't exist in any way that's recognizable. So I need to find tile manager references where it grabs excuse me. Here we go. World right boundary. So let's find X0. And that was in place tile. So X should be file manager dot world left. It's gonna be less than world right. World left. World, no, not left. It's gonna be top and bottom. And I don't know if it's supposed to be top bottom or bottom top. World.
Ride the rhythm, let it take you high to a world unseen beneath the starlit sky. Let you pulse and course in
Yeah, top left. That's right.
in this ethereal realm where music rings. Keep chasing the dream.
All right, that's it. That should fix it. This and the other bug that I found. That was crazy that I saw that. That would probably confounded me when I started seeing that why or whatever that was happening. Oh, another thing is the only time this game saves is when you change levels, so I'm gonna actually have to create a level quick, make sure that still works. Please don't make me look like a liar. Please work. I quit. Yeah, actually quit. So why did it not put any walls in? Oh, you know, it's probably just more logic in here that's broken. Where's the sex coming from? Here is another one. We need to go through all this stuff in this function. Okay, so I had even said, we need to look out for this. We need to look out for this thing here. And I never actually did it. I never actually looked for it. It's not in here anymore. That was the... Oh my god. Alright. Please work this time. What the hell? The damn hell, man. You know what's kind of funny is like the walls kind of worked at first, and then they didn't. But you know what? Let's just watch it execute. That's it. That's the way you figure things out. That's how you figure them out. Oh my god! Here, I thought. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! I searched the fucking file for these. I searched for this. Oh, I had a space after it. Son of a. You son of. I thought it was weird. I really did. I thought it was weird that that wasn't. I thought it was really weird. And now I know why. Now I know why. Yeah, I gotta fix my mic. I've been so quiet the last few streams. I need to turn down the noise filter volume. It's cutting out a little bit too much. Alright, we're searching. It's like right here. To be careful, it's commented. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. All right, now it should be. This is like exposing my biggest flaw, which is knowing that I'm close, knowing that I think I got something, but then jumping the gun and saying I got it. Watch it still not be working.
Nas águas do nosso orgulho, nas areias dos nossos legados, sangue e suor marcam a nossa terra, pela luta da independência, pela paz contra a guerra. Nos olhos das crianças, um futuro de promissão. No peito dos valentes, bate um coração de nação. Hoje, soberanos, celebramos nossa vitória. Canto de liberdade, nossa mais bela história.
Whoa.
Cabo Verde, berço da resistência, ecoa no nosso sangue.
Whoa.
A canção da independência.
Oh, is there an error? What's this? What's going on here? Oh. Why'd this guy stop attacking? That's weird. The thing's supposed to seek and destroy all the...
Terra abençoada dos segredos que guarda sem contar.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he has some bad tile data. That's what's going on here. So this is actually that graphic I was talking about earlier in the stream. The wall 40. This is when it has a bad tile, and you can see my corners didn't load in either, which sucks. Still have more work to do to get this fixed. I want to finish it actually, but I think I'm gonna have to call it here soon. The walls are getting calculated. Oh, the doors aren't loading in. Oh my gosh, that's actually funny. So I'm actually kind of glad this is happening. This is a lesson, really, for sure. So the doors aren't loading because everything in the level used to be based off of a top left of 0, 0. The top left is negative 128 by negative 128 now. And so even if they did load in, they're probably like... And see, this is some kind of weird bug here. There's just 2 columns of that. But yeah, even if the doors did load in, they probably loaded in some weird auspicious place like all the way over here. I don't see anything like that, so they probably didn't load. And the enemy didn't load either. Alright, well that's fine because fixing up bugs like this will help me remember everything and make this more robust. So let's get the doors going and the I mean, how do I? So I have like a... Oh, I have to look at each of the... That's right. So it didn't load from a fresh load. And it reloaded the tiles fine except for the doors. So we need to look at doors in the reload script. So load was like, if I just search for the word disk. Here we go, load from disk. Oh, maybe it was actually the save to disk that was the real issue. Yeah, it's the save. Oh, whoa, wow. Backwards. Alright, so look at this. I just... Whoops. Redo. Meant to hit the back button. I just saw it. Where the, oh, here we go. This is... where I thought the tile data should be, but actually... I just saw it in here. Oh, come on, man. Here it is. This is where I'm saving the tiles at. This is literally just delete. Man, that threw me for a loop earlier. I was really concentrating on that. So the door is deep position. Okay. Oh, maybe it's this actually. We have to look at this. I might not be putting the doors in there anymore. No. No. Oh, it is coming out of there. So it is where they are. So this position's just inaccurate.
Beneath the breath of Ra, through golden dew, where Isis holds the moon in silent phase, commence the tales divine at twilight's crew, by Nile's shimmering blessing in the Osiris, life and death he balances, and Anubis guards the end of mortal days. In the heart of each mortal, Horus dances.
How do I translate this into the world position?
That light the sky, their sacred theater, our earthly chances, earthly chances.
Is it the zone top left? Is that how I'm doing things? Try it. Zone top position. Oh, a zone has a width and a height.
Through fields of papyrus, the river wind sings among day palms dancing.
So when I draw the map in, I think I'm not actually sure. What the hell am I listening to here? No. No. Hmm. So the rooms have... Oh, where's my door coming from? Is the door... Oh, the door is in a room. Okay, so that's... Wow. Okay, this is actually a really old bug. I can't believe that I didn't notice this before to fix this sooner. So it's going to be room left plus and room dot top plus. That should fix the doors. So I have to delete this and do that again. Now, I have no fucking clue what's going on with those bars of tiles. That is kind of strange to me. Oh. What? Oh, yeah, of course. Instead I had 46 errors. That's funny. That's not actually errors. That was just during the last run. That's errors in the log, like, display thing. Alright, and then I'm going to fix the corners after this.
Consciousness blooms where existence and essence
about the load of this save.
Between the spark of mortality and infinity's grandeur, unfolding a silent symphony of the self, pure and sure.
Wait, what? There's no doors in here. In the load script. There's literally no doors in the load script. Room door. Room define. Room door. Dude. I literally don't even have code in here at all for it. How did this ever work? How did this ever work? Like, I swear, when I started toying around with this before, it was loading that door in perfectly. It must have, I mean, literally, it must have been hiding from me that this was happening in the first place. Like, at some point, I probably commented out the part that loads it from a file and had it just always loading it from the script. So, I don't know. Well, I'll return to this next week on Monday. I'll play around with it. Maybe at some point here in the next few streams, I'll gather my thoughts on having a little bit of a better show. A little bit of better show of what I can do and what's going on. But I do promise, once the game gets turned back on, it will be more interesting because we'll be actually playing around with the mechanics and stuff. What's up? Oh, I thought somebody sent me a message, but that was just a prior message sitting in Streamlabs. Anyway, don't know if anybody's gonna pop out here and click to the end to see the outro, but all you homies who used to come around here, I hope you're doing good out there. If you've popped by and checked this out just to see what's up and how I've been good. Just kind of getting by. And hey, take it easy, Steve. Just sitting out there lurking in the background. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, I've been good out here. Just chilling. Heard from Retro Reaper the other day in the Discord. That was pretty cool. He's good out there. Might come back for a music stream here at one point. Anyway, y'all take it easy. We'll catch you next time.